All right, so I know angle of elevation and depression might be a little complicated, the first time around, but the key part is knowing how to simplify and just use common sense with drawing a diagram. Marking and drawing the diagram is the hard part. Everything else should be pretty straightforward. So let's take a look at, three more examples, and I'm going to give you five for homework. So um, let's take a look at this. So number one, a plane takes off from a field and rises at an angle of 11 degrees with the horizontal. So right away, if this is my horizontal and it takes off at an angle of 11 degrees with that, that would be 11 degrees, right? Now, when I look at this, this is the height or the altitude. So this is the plane's altitude, and this is the horizontal distance, right? Says find the height of the plane. All right, so that's the altitude. So we're looking for that. After it has traveled a horizontal distance of 1,000 feet. So again, this is your horizontal distance, which is 1,000 feet. So now, if I wanted to look at this, I have opposite and adjacent. So I know I'm going to say the tangent of 11 degrees is equal to the opposite x over the adjacent 1,000. And now to solve this, it's 1,000 times the tangent of 11 degrees. So right away, that would give you the horizontal, the altitude would be, so I'm basically going to go to my calculator and I'm going to type in 1,000 tan 11, and that would give me approximately 194.4 feet in the air. Okay. Now the next one, a lighthouse is 175 feet tall. So here, if this is my lighthouse, this is 175 feet tall. The angle of depression, so remember here, right, your horizontal line of sight comes out like this, and when you look down, right, you get this angle of depression here. Okay, and that angle of depression is 24 degrees. Now remember, the angle of elevation and depression are the same, so I'm just going to go ahead and mark that down there, right? And how far from the base of the lighthouse is the ship? That would be X here. So now, here's my opposite and adjacent, so I'm going to say the tangent of 24 degrees is equal to opposite 175 over adjacent x. And right away, I know since the x is in the denominator, I know I divide. And right away, 175 divided by tangent of 24 gives you 393.1. And that would be feet. Okay. So again, knowing how to label the diagrams is the key part here. Number three, suppose you are standing on one bank of a river, a tree on the other side. So you're standing here, right? And a tree on the other side, well, that's a horrible tree, right? Is known to be 150 feet tall. A line from the top of the tree to the ground at your feet makes an angle of 11 degrees. So right here, from the top of the tree, that angle, right, to your feet makes an 11-degree angle. Okay. How far is the base from the tree to you? So that would be X. So again, I look opposite and adjacent would be tangent of 11 degrees is equal to 150 over X. So X is equal to 150 divided by the tangent of 11. 150 divided by tan of 11 gives you 771.7 feet. So I know none of these include angles, but I want to see how we do with the setups, and let me know if you have any questions, okay?